to keeper.
There's that unnoticed work there. Leskovic again putting his body in and allowing that ball to go through his goalkeeper. At this stage in the game, it's about who blinks first, and perhaps Gill needs to get his foot behind that and give his team confidence when the ball goes back that he can make a good decision, particularly away from home.
Something else we've seen, 2 or 3 young goalkeepers whose work should include better clearances. Distribution, so artful, such a part of the goalkeeping trade nowadays.
And on the other end, Hassan Malik, another unsung hero in this team already. You can see him putting his body on the line, just clearing things.
Very calm player, isn't he? Solid tackle, very good tackle as well. Now the delivery might get them in difficulty here. It is taken very sharply.
Just seemed to lose his footing there at the wrong moment, but it was just a quick ball through, and they caught unawares, Cabra and Co. getting back, and Jerry just ran out of steam. And his legs fell from underneath him.
Unusual thing to say about Jerry, isn't it, really? A good play all round. An eye-catching match as Luna slips it to the edge of the area for Dimatakos. Return ball from him. It needs a stunning finish from somebody here. Carroll are the ones that are looking for it. And a good ball in, but it's headed out quite safely by Malik.
Good cover provided by the Odisha midfield and defenders. And Malik was dragged out there. Saul Crespo sprinting back into the middle of the pitch to try and help out his side, and Malik did the rest. But Diamantakos, he's doing all that hard running up and down the sidelines. He needs to get himself in the box, trying to apply some pressure onto the goalkeeper of Odisha, Amrinda.
So, the only one who played every single game a couple of seasons, but his first season with the club, he didn't miss a minute of the entire season. Way to go here. Oh, it's a brilliant ball across. Now Brendan just got a fingertip to it, otherwise Jeakson's cross might well have produced the second goal for Kerala Blasters. It is they're coming on strongly here. Counter on this time. Right. Leskovic again. A heroic performance. Decent ball across though. Swinging the leg, which was unnecessary because the ball wasn't on the end of it. Oh, great covering back as well.
Yeah, they got numbers back well there, the Blasters, and they kind of made themselves become unstuck, and it's Odisha with their tails up now. They can smell something is on offer.
Yeah, you're dead right. The crowd are just beginning to believe a bit, I think, here that their side can snatch it. Leskovic away. Handball to me. Where's the referee? He's 6 inches away.
It's going to be a card as well, no?
Not really produced cards, has it, tonight? One for Luzhny.
That's never good. Seeing somebody hold that area of the leg, the groin area for Toiba. Saw one already heavily strapped with that kinesio tape.
Referee stepping in sharply again. This is the way the evening started. Abra's cracking header. All about team play, that. Brilliantly precise, worked out on the training ground. Odisha, well, they got lucky the second time around thanks to Jerry. He'd been foiled once from the same range, not this time. He always gets his goal to about 5 yards out.
Where all good attackers get them inside that 6-yard box. It was just unlucky from the Kerala Blasters. Good defending in the end. Cabra showing how everybody should attack a football with their heads. Took a lot of bravery just to go and guide that in. But when you're running and you're not sure of where the goalkeeper is coming, that can be a dangerous situation. But John Cover is not going to miss from there.
We've got quarter of an hour's entertainment for you, I'm sure, here. Linga Stadium. On coach on the right now. Kmanovic seems to be a calm guy to me. Doesn't get too high, doesn't get too low.
And it reflects amongst the players because they are also in the same vein. If you have a manager that jumps up and down on the sideline, it just creates that drama you don't need sometimes in a team that's really trying to build something. And he believes in these players, he believes in the way they want to play. As we see Paul coming in there, Toiba succumbing to that groin injury, it looks.
Yeah, 23-year-old Paul. Scored 4 times for Odisha. Coming on. Place of Toiba, the 19-year-old. The youngest professional player ever to play in the game and to score a goal in the Hero Indian Super League. There were 10 minutes left. That's at least 3, maybe even 4 of added time.
Yeah, they're sore ones, those, because you don't see it coming, especially on the back of the head. But Jigson is an ox in the middle of the park, and you'd love that. You'd love to see that, 2 players going for the ball and getting up and continuing on. Going to be a drop ball here. It's going to be heat or hot contested.
Knox, says Eric the Bison Bartolo. To go. Intriguing minutes. Straight against him. Into his chin, I think that was. We've got movement here. They couldn't thread it through, but Jigson might keep the move going. Got a real star for the India under 17 team. Years ago, he lunged at the ball there, but he's won it fair and square according to the ref. It's all a bit weird at the moment, isn't it?
Both teams getting a little nervous of what this last 10 minutes brings. They do not want to concede a goal and lose the game. At both losses, this result will be in their season, getting it restarted, as it were.
The trouble with an early season table is, you know, with one victory you can leap up 4 or 5 places, and a point at the end of it just seems a bit disappointing because you don't seem to make much of a move. But maybe Kerala will. Clever ball over the top. Joe, big chance to win it. To miss it. The flag may have been raised anyway, but it was a massive chance there for Dimi Diamantakos.
Well, kudos to that Odisha backline staying so high and not allowing that space in behind. They needed it earlier, Diamantakos, but that's a sore one, and Sahil Panwai has come crashing into him. Luckily, it was already called for an offside position. But there was a ball on at the far post there for the Kerala Blasters. If they had a little bit more meat on the pass, it would have gone all the way through unmarked. Roll KP, I think it was. From Nihal.
There's certainly been chances at both ends in this one. A piece could have been 2 or 3 apiece, or even 4 apiece as it was all those years ago. Tom. Malik. Excellent covering job at the back.
কথা বলো না, চুপ করে থাকো। রেকর্ডিং করছি।
As Jerry had a solid game on that right-hand side. As usual, you expect him to heat up that side. He's a great mover and groover inside the box. He's already got himself a goal tonight. Can he get another scrap here off the big boys?
Tamongal put it out. Shubham will hurl it back in. And into the right troublesome zone. Plenty easier than that catch. Routine enough. Oh, he's not got enough of it. Alertness there on behalf of Amrinder saves the day. That was a bit of a scary moment, wasn't it? Just didn't appreciate the side going forward more.
When the ball goes up in the air that long, John, you've got to make a decision on behalf of your team, kick it out, and we'll talk about it later. I think they didn't realise how quick the Kerala Blasters counter-attack was coming from Nihal and likes of Raul KP. Always got to be aware of what's around you, what's behind you, especially in those situations.
Done by Martin. Here comes the header.
Ay,
Just flicks the side netting. It's engaging contest which could still be won and lost. There's no doubt about it that they feel as though their side is coming on strongly here. They're disappointed they've not been able to take the lead through Rainier.
Great ball in from Jerry. I think that Renier Fernandez is getting that run a little bit incorrect. He was stationary. If he would have come from a different position or curved that run, he would have generated a little bit more power. It looked as though he wasn't judging the flight.
কটন আছে গেল
Good opportunity though.
হ্যাঁ
Couldn't twist the neck, could he? Within a bit minutes, plus added time left. Good game again though. 47 goals in the Hero Indian Super League in this season now. Will get up to 50 in the next match. Thursday, Odisha at home to Bengaluru. Next task will be to take on Mumbai City. Talking of tasks, what about now? What
Goal.
about now? You
No,
might
but-
want it for
ও
Odisha.
গোল হয়ে গেছে গোল হয়ে গেছে গোল হয়ে
They're
গেছে
delighted down there because Pedro Martin has chosen this moment to introduce himself to the Kalinga Warriors. And Odisha have turned it around. They were a goal down. He's very spectacular himself.
So,
But what about the touch? It's going to go down as an Amrinder assist. And look at this touch to put him in on side of goal. And he takes one look at that bounce, and it looks tasty enough to try and volley it into the top corner. It's just a punt forward from Amrinder that catches off guard the Kerala Blasters. And it's a good, strong finish curling away from Pavasuk and Gill. And look at the celebration as well. He's got the glasses on, and he may have got 3 points for his club.
To know what the glasses are all about. Kumar to come in to try and rescue the night for Kerala Blasters. Scored against them last year. Boy, how they need him to get a goal now. And up to 2-1 down, Kerala. Fans for once are silent that Pedro Martin has his first goal in England. It was a great moment for a player to come to another country and to register for the first time.
But you know, everybody knows how difficult that touch was for him. It's gone 20 metres in the air and all but 60 metres along the pitch, and to bring it over your shoulder, and you have the same foot and eye coordination to bring it down. And sometimes you get lucky and it's a good touch, and sometimes it can be a very bad touch. But for Pedro Martin, it was a perfectly weighted touch, and it just set him up for the volley. He could have kept going, but it must have bounced so nicely in front of him, and he just thought, I'm going to hit this. And Gill couldn't do anything about it.
The 48 of the season, and another substitution coming up here.
হ্যাঁ
There is gone. Big play foot is Denny Chandra. Jerry's had a good night. He got the first goal, remember, which really got Odisha back into the contest.
Great crosses provided too from Jerry. And, you know, he was switching flanks as well. We talked about that before. Good to see them going left and right and mixing it up a little bit. Been a really good performance from Odisha. You see Victor Mongill.
হলুদ কার্ড দেয়নি
That yellow card in to Spaniard Mongill, only been on a few minutes. Saying the referee had kept his cards pretty much in his pocket earlier. So there's a time like this, they often do come out though, isn't it, late in the night.
Yeah, he knew what he was doing there. I think Mongill left a little bit in, but left a lot to be desired. And that's a strong challenge, worthy of a yellow card, and just gives Odisha now an opportunity to slow things down.
Confirmation for you on your screen. It will, if Odisha hold on, it will take them on to 6 points. It was a great start to the season for them.
They just looked really cohesive tonight. Their shape has been brilliant. Diego Maurizio has been doing a job playing as a number 9 and pushing the two defenders back. And in possession, everybody seems to know when and when not to take risks. And the introduction of Pedro Martinez obviously paid dividends at the moment. But it's just their general play, John, that's been really good. Their movement, their touch, their understanding of how to play out from the back. They're a well-drilled unit. You can see the work from Bilbao's already paying off.
Only ever been one draw here in the Super League. It was against Carolyn, 4-4 draw. It's an exciting match. This is exciting too. Carolyn still need to self-belief that they can get a point. Almost up to the 90. The fourth official will be here with the board in a moment. They felt the dragon fire tonight. Wonderful sport when you have occasions like this. Two teams going head-to-head, toe-to-toe, and producing a captivating contest.
The Blasters need to get this one forward quickly. They're going to try and get another chance and get it into the box as quickly as possible, unsettle Odisha. But this man here has all the tricks in the book. There's 5 minutes to go.
Possibly.
It's an awful long time for one team.
I think
That just
that's
need to
good
hold on. Not long enough for the other team to come back and have a point. Well, we know Odisha scored twice in added time in their victory over Jamshedpur. Maybe Kerala can draw on that. They've not played badly at all.
Bah.
Failed. At the moment, they would be destined for consecutive defeats. Isn't good enough for them. They were finalists last season, of course.
Particularly after the way they started. They started like a house on fire, igniting this Hero Indian Super League from the game 1.
It's a 3-1 victory over East Bengal. Keep going. Very fit teams, you would expect.
What I've really enjoyed watching tonight is this high line, this high defensive line that Odisha FC is playing. Under pressure now in stoppage time, it's very easy to put 5 at the back and drop as far as your goalkeeper and try and defend crosses and long balls. But they're trying to keep that line intact, and it's stood tall for the majority of tonight.
It's not a bad ball. It's certainly worth the chase for the Matakos. Well gathered in though by Amrinda. It looks as though it'll be a very, very good signing for Odisha.
Well, they needed somebody to provide that service for him, Diamantakos. He wanted that service in the box, and somebody should have been going and trying to get on the end of that one at the near post. It was a great ball in. Amrinda happy to punt this ball forward, but the Blasters will get another opportunity to get it forward through Mishu Kumar.
3 minutes left. They will, and they'll drill it long. Nicely taken down, well defended. It just needed a slightly more accurate pass than that one. The danger, of course, is there could be a counter, not with that one. Ooh, and then he's a bit of a risky clearance. That could have gone anywhere from Prabhusukan. Pressure coming in from Kerala Blasters. 2.5 minutes to retrieve it. 2.5 minutes to win a point.
Wondering if Nishu Kumar will opt to take a long throw here and get everybody into the box. Well, the best option for them right now, a guaranteed entry into the 18-yard line.
In the right area. Bodies everywhere. Look at that. There are 3 white shirts on the deck. Led back by the hero of the moment, Martin. Handles header. Oh! Right on that line. They're feeling that he could have handled the ball outside his area. That's what the referee's got to consider here. He'll consider it in conjunction with his assistant, and yes, he would have tried to take it quickly. He's not going to allow that to happen. Let's have a look. This is immaturity in many ways from a goalkeeper.
How did it
John just needed to get his feet sorted, and very left-footed is Prabhusukan, and Gilbert used his right foot there to come inside with the box. And did not want to use the right foot, wanted to get on the outside of his left, where he is more comfortable with. Wasn't aware what was around him. Odisha
And there is
try and knock this one into the box.
The full-back Matches are made up of all sorts of people. Credit there to the assistant referee Samantha Dutta and Ujal Halder, who spotted that, because it can't be that easy from wherever you are. They've got to be fit to on the line and to keep up to speed with what's going on. But it was a silly mistake to make. Odisha don't need another goal. Well, if they do, that's why they're going the wrong way. They're heading the right way in terms of the result. 1 minute left. 1 minute separating Odisha from 3 points. A big jump from 9th. Leave Kerala where they are. Would not have predicted after that opening day success against East Bengal in the first 15 or 20 minutes of the second game they played.
Beauty of the league this year, isn't it, John? We have a lot of teams that have rebuilt, and a couple of unknown entities have surprised us, but Odisha been fairly consistent in how they want to play. Okay, results-wise, they've won one and lost one, and possibly heading for their second victory here, but it's been a decent display from them, very professional.
Well, that's been taken care of there. They did the only thing available, and Nishu Kumar has to get this one in, and somebody has to be on the end of it and put it into the net. Simple as that. They'll get a corner kick. Last chance for Kerala Blasters to win a point here in Bhubaneswar. Is there a hero in white? Somebody like Leskevich get his first goal for the club, 'cause he's had a very good game again. It'll be Adrian Luna. What about the delivery? It's good. Ball is squirted out, and I think they've done enough. The referee will blow the whistle. He's in the game.